Hey YouTube, it's Haig here, and in this video I was requested to show you guys how I get my malware samples. I mean, a lot of people want to know where I get the samples for malware, because I work with malware all the time. I clean people's computers that are infected with malware, and I also test malware on virtual computers, and I also um, download and infect computers and stuff with malware on a daily basis. So I'm going to show you how to get some malware samples for free. Now, before I tell you anything, I'm going to give you a fair warning here. I am not responsible for anything that happens to your computer when you download these samples. This is to be used at your own risk, alright? And I will be recommending everyone to use a virtual computer, because if you run the malware on your host computer, you're screwing yourself up. Alright, so what I use to is something called a VMware workstation, and it's free. You can download their 30-day free trial off their website. And what I have here is a Windows XP virtual computer setup. And why I recommend Windows XP is because Windows XP is an old operating system. There's no security vulnerabilities that have been patched. There's way more open holes and vulnerabilities, so you can infect an XP computer much more easier than you can infect a Windows 10 computer or a Windows 8 computer. So I recommend a virtual computer running Windows XP, because Windows XP is a very easy operating system to infect, because there's most of the malware vulnerabilities have not been patched in XP because it's such an old operating system. So I recommend running Windows XP, on a virtual environment, all right? And that's what I recommend. Anyways, on to downloading malware for where can you get these malware samples is what people want to know. So I'm going to show you some sites that I use to get free malware samples. And the very first website that you can get free samples off of, it's called Mal, code with an O. You'll see when I type it in here, .com. If you go to this website here and click on the URL, you'll see the links and stuff right here, and if you copy that down, you can copy it in and you can paste it into the top. And what that will do is that will hopefully download the malware sample. Now, you're not always going to get a working link, so some of these links are going to be dead. They don't always work. You have to play around with them and download them one at a time and save them. And as I said, don't open these up on the host computer unless you want to infect your computer. I'm just using my host computer to download the samples because it's fast. It's nice and fast, and then what I'll do is I'll transfer them to the virtual computer and run them on there. So malware, this website here, Malware Code, is a website that you can get free malware samples. You copy these URLs and you paste them in, and that will download the sample of the malware. And over on the right here, you can see the IP, or you can see the report on virus total at the very on this far uh, right side. You can click on one of these reports, and you can hopefully, if that links, they're not always working here. Hopefully, if they're working, they give you information on what this is. So this is a Trojan horse of some kind. And by clicking on this, you can get more information exactly about what the specific threat is. That's another Trojan. So there's various Trojans. Okay, so that is one website that you can go to get malware samples. So it's called Malcode with an O. And there's much more sites you can use. Now here's another website, probably not going to be very much help. It's actually, it used to be really good, but you can check it anyways. It's called malwaredomainslist.com, and when you open this site, it's going to say that this website's for security professionals and enthusiasts, and it has a lot of malware on it. So anything on here is malicious. So if you click malware domains list, you have a list of URLs that are leading to malware, and on the very under the description, it tells you what kind of malware that is, and you can go through and you can look at it, and it has the date, and it says crypto wall, as you can see, Trojan inside zip file. And keep in mind, most of these links probably won't work because they're so outdated, but you may get lucky and there may be some that do work. So what you do is you will copy the URL and paste it in. and you can see that link's dead. They don't always all work. So you have to kind of pick around and find what ones you want. So another website you can do is go to Vex Heaven. Wrong website. Hang on. I just want to actually. Here's some right here. Here's some more URLs you can look at. VexVault is another website here that you can use to download samples. You can click on one of these URLs, and then you can download the sample and download the file, but you need permission. I don't know what the admin password is, so you have to contact a site administrator to get those. So you can click on one of these links on here and click download file, and then I don't know the admin password for it, so you have to ask them. That is another website there that you can get malware samples off of. Another good one is Clean Max Real-Time Database, and this one has more samples of malware. And as you can see the virus name. You can see Trojan or this, and this one's an actual toolbar, and you can go through and click on one of these links, and you can download the file. Now, if the link's dead, it's obviously not going to work, so you can't always have them all working. You have to just keep clicking links and stuff until one works. What you want to look for is something like .exe, because normally those work. And then you can save the file. All right. So there you go. So those are some of the websites that you can look up to find malware. All right. And I hope you enjoyed my videos. And if you like them, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.